Hey everybody, this is a grumpy old guy gaming, and today we're going to take a quick look at Dot Hack Versus. This is a PlayStation 3 game. I believe it was a pack-in with the CGI movie. I'm playing here on emulation. Not overly familiar with this. Want to thank Snownomi from over on the NetSlum Discord. Introducing me to the game. We played a few times on Parsec, and when I got my new computer I went ahead and found a copy to play myself. I'm going to be playing a little offline today just to sort of show the gist of it here. Go ahead, one player versus CPU. I think we may be checking in on this every couple weeks or so. Just to see how it goes. It's a fun little fighting game. See our roster of characters. We have Sora, who's the protagonist from that game. Sakuya, who's a protagonist from, I want to say, a really short-lived Dot Hack anime series. I think this one came out about the same time as the Dot Hack Link game. Haseo, who's the protagonist from the GU games. Won't be going super heavy into Haseo's background for spoiler content, basically. Then you have Kite from the R1 games, Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine. He's the character you play as in there. Black Rose, who is your closest ally and pretty much your partner throughout IMOQ. Tsukasa, the main character of Sign, the Wave Master. It's probably most synonymous with the series, I would say. Ovan, the sort of mysterious guy who's kinda pulling the strings behind the action there for a good bit of GU. And Tokio, who's the protagonist for Dot Hack Link. And you've got your random button as well. With the Twin Blade characters like Sora, Sakuya, Haseo, and Kite, when you select them, if you go to the second option here, you could actually choose which daggers they use. And I've been told there are more you can unlock throughout this, and you could do the same thing with Wave Master staffs. You could also choose the color variant you want. Like most fighting games, in the event of a mirror match, you get some color swaps. Like here, you could get the classic green and tan, sort of earth-shaded Tsukasa look. Or if you wanted to switch it up, you could go for more of a blue-toned look, and they make it look like Elk from the IMOQ games. You know, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and let the randomizer choose both my character and the computers. I am going to play as Sakuya, and the computer will be Kite. So, Battle of Twin Blades here. We have a few different arenas we could go to as well. Aura's Garden, the Mechanism Premises, the Grima Wraith Cathedral, which, you know, looks a lot like the Holgron's Cathedral or Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. Leophile, the root town that NetSlum was sort of dropped onto or quick swapped there in the end of the IMOQ events. And Dunloriag. Throw it in the randomizer here and we get Leophile. Yeah, that'll be fine. Still getting used to the menu options and everything. Do not read Japanese, so just kind of go on feel. See Sakuya there with her cat. Kite all ready to go. Just moving around with the sticks. See, the cat actually went ahead in there and did a bit of damage for me at the beginning. Kite's kind of taking it to me pretty bad here. There we go. Use some of my energy on that. Got a bit of a multi-hit counter there. I'm building up energy slowly as we go. Gonna come over, pop that barrel, get a bunch of chim-chims, but Kite's gonna launch me into the air before I could really collect any of those chim spheres. Now, as you can see, I've got things set up here for a best of 5. Oh, that's bad news for me. Yep. So Kite gets me in round 1 there. I just couldn't really get off the ground with anything. See my grapple attack there, just sort of somersaulted a bit and then threw him. I will say the AI is fairly forgiving. It will adapt to you if you just keep spamming the same sequence of attacks, but for the most part it lets you do what you're doing. At least here in just versus mode. I haven't played the story mode yet. Gonna try for the ultimate attack here since my gauge is at full. There you see I got it. Cat's gonna open up this little portal. Kite gets sucked into a black hole and comes out with considerably less health than he had. Just blast him to the other side there, try and get a little distance. Didn't really help me there. Called the cat for a little dust ball attack to blind Kite. Didn't really help me all that much. There we go. This game works off of sort of a trigger system. See, that time I tried to go in for the L1 and circle combo a couple times in a row, and Kite eventually got wise to it and just smacked me down. Now I'm down 2-0. Kind of clutch time at this moment. Oh, that didn't help. Like I said, not the best fighting game guy on the planet. But it's .hack related, and it's kind of a fun thing to show off. There, I at least broke through. Go for another grapple attack. Just kind of letting the energy build up a bit. Okay, this time I got my ultimate off at just about as good a time as any, so I've actually got a little bit of an advantage at this point. See, she could hit some crazy combos. And there you go, I'm able to get just enough damage across to take Kite down, move into game 4. Love starting off with that grapple. Primary basic attack is the square button. You could see a perfect dodge there, got that wonderful little slow motion scene from Kite. Couple counters back and forth. Saw the cat had a little trap laid out, so I just sort of laid in waiting to see if Kite would fall into it. He was a bit too smart for that, but then the cat came over, and Sakuya's biggest advantage is having that cat companion. Launched Kite up in the air there. Just need to get one more hit in. There it is. I think he'd have been down even if he blocked, honestly. He was at like 0.1% health. That didn't work out so well for me now, did it? Go for the ultimate just to equalize things here. Should put us in a virtual tie. Looks like Kite's a little bit ahead here in game 5. But we can remedy that. Ooh. He saw us coming that time, didn't he? And we come back for the 5-match win. See a little celebration between Sakuya and the cat. Got a C grade overall. Looks like our quality was a little lacking. The overall result was 30,250, which I'm sure means something. And we'll go down here. Believe the third option takes us back to the menu. Get our little loading screen. Yep. Let's go ahead and do one more. Have the randomizer pick. Where will it stop? Tsukasa. Okay, this should be fun. Tsukasa is mainly Snow's character, though, so out of respect, I'm going to go ahead with the elk variant. And we'll go up against Sora. That sounds good. You know what, I don't really feel like doing this one on the randomizer. I really just want to play in the Cathedral. So we'll go to the Grima Wraith Cathedral, because why not? Head in. I do love that when you're playing head-to-head, it keeps your little one-loss record. See, there's my little elk-colored Tsukasa in the Cathedral, and Sora's standing right in front of the window there. See the little tri-edge symbol in the altar. Tsukasa plays differently than most every other character, which is kind of fitting. Because in the IMO-Q games, Wave Master is just so different. That time I got deked out and Balmung Dung beat me up. Okay, that's that one. There we are. See, Sora's just throwing all sorts of banana peels out there. Gotta watch out for Balmung. He's kicking my butt. Sora leveled up and took a rock wall to the feet for that. We'll call that a Ganzot. Oh good, my ultimate's full. Trap him there, call the Guardian. This is what we came for, isn't it? Big, powerful Wave Master display. Can't believe he ran right into that. And I can't believe I ran right into that. Balmung again. trap there. And he's nice enough to walk into it, zapping himself to oblivion. So that's round 1 in the books. He's kind of giving it to us this time, isn't he? Ah, wasted that. There we go. Caught him dead in the middle. Dead being the key word, because my god does that hit for a ton. And catch him on the charge for round 2. Yeah, Sakasa is kind of fun when you get down to it. Poor preparation on my part there. Just really wanted to get that knockback attack where you launch him into the air. See, this attack works really well at a distance. The one where you shoot those little homing shots. Oh, he's finally blocking that, so let's move up close. Use a little rock wall. Now we're up to full. Time to call the Guardian. You may notice my attacks are repetitive. This is equal parts because I'm terrible at fighting games and because I really don't play this as regularly as I should to learn it. That said, I have learned a couple. Tried to call that big meteor in. It's slow moving, but it hits for a ton when it does hit. Got a quicker knockback attack there. Trapped him there with a combo. Focused on the meteor and we hit him with the little blasts to set up the kill. So that's a quick look at Dot Hack Versus. Just kind of wanted to get it out there. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I think this would be fun to show off in the future. Could see by score we did twice as good here. Certainly didn't have to have that epic 5-set comeback. Let me know what you think. This has been a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, and we'll see you around.